Hey. Oh, I'm gonna break my chair. My brain has been non-stop in a video content, shoot, edit, release state of mind for the last 5 years. I've been building a brand on YouTube and across social media, a lifestyle brand called Busvlogger. Volkswagen bus, video blogger. See? This coming year, different elements of my life are aligning and creating a really unique time of opportunity for me. Let me go back. Before all this, I was an elementary teacher. My wife is a stay-at-home mom. We traded places. I only had a couple of preschoolers at home to stay with for a couple years, and then I could figure out what I wanted to do. Probably something on our little homestead farm here, some, hippie stuff. Plus, we had moved a 1936 Craftsman farmhouse here on my family's farm, and still, we were finishing different projects around. So my wife was halfway through nursing school, and surprise, a third pregnancy. Okay, we can deal with this. But then it was twins. So, back to this coming year. The twins are going to kindergarten. I'm turning 40. I've really gotten hooked up with a lot of good resources here in the area. So this next year promises to be big for me. So for over the last 5 years, my brand has kind of evolved into this thing where I encourage my viewers that by living intentionally, by making simple choices, they can live better. And I do that through family, food, farming, some travel, just basically whatever I'm passionate about, people gravitate to that. But I take a different approach to lifestyle than most. I don't want to be edgy or controversial, but I don't want to be so bland and vanilla like so much of the lifestyle content you see out there. Us internet people say content a lot. Is that, should it be programming? I don't know. Whether I should or not, I kind of think of it as Martha, you know who, Martha, and Oscar the Grouch made a love baby. That love baby was then raised by Mr. Rogers and Miss Piggy. That's actually a pretty accurate description. I should explain, probably. The whole living better lifestyle thing is a given, but then I kind of spin it with a little attitude, yet I want to inspire my viewers, and we'll just say it's a part of the character. I am a little self-absorbed. Busvlogger is a little self-absorbed, I should say. So my thinking for us building a reality show around all of this is that it might be interesting for the viewers to watch this guy in rural America build a lifestyle brand basically from scratch without traditional media's advantages, without that whole infrastructure. Guy on the internet with his camera, starting from the ground up. And since I've been at it for 5 years, I really feel like I've got a good grasp of who my audience is and could be, and I've got the brain of an editor and a camera person. I could have promoted and pushed the brand a little further, probably, in that amount of time. But at the beginning, I was home with 4 kids ages 4 and under. That's why I started this, so I wouldn't go completely crazy. But with all the exciting stuff coming together this coming year, so much more freedom and so many things I could do. So I'm really excited about it, and I think we could do something here. And I'm very willing to do all I can to help you, to help me, to make it happen. So I want to leave you with a few bullet points of interest about what we've got going on here, okay? First of all, the setting. Northwest Arkansas is a very exciting place. The economy is great because Walmart's based here, JB Hunt, other things that I should be thinking of right now. So we're based just outside of Fayetteville, a big college town where the University of Arkansas, the Razorbacks, all that is. So it's an exciting little college town with all the culture you'd expect to go along with it. There's a lot of cool entrepreneurial stuff going on. There's some really interesting organizations coming together, building social programs like this farm that teaches kids how to grow their own food organically, but they also have like a food pantry and do all kinds of really cool stuff. We're finally getting a surge in the food truck industry. I don't know what you call that. Some of these little towns around northwest Arkansas are reviving their downtown districts. So these little dilapidated downtowns that were once really charming are coming back. And I've contacted some people that's what they do. They're refurbishing those old stores and putting new business in them, and it's really cool. Like I said, we moved our 1936 Craftsman farmhouse here, and when we moved it, we moved a little, really cute little cottage out of our front yard and across the driveway. So not only am I finishing our farmhouse, there are quite a few little projects to be done on it, but the little cottage will be my video studio and a little bunkhouse. And so there's a whole other house that's gutted and ready to rehab. I'm the 4th generation to live in this little community, so I've got a lot of good contacts close, and you know, I'm one of the locals, so they let me in a lot of things. Plus, just in the northwest Arkansas area and across the state, I've just gotten hooked up with a network of bloggers that have a lot of cool resources too, and so I've been starting to ride some of their coattails a little and get in on some really cool opportunities. Also, as a 5-year veteran of YouTube, there's lots of cool stuff across the US that I can do. I've got friends all over, and I'm known. I'm not famous, but known by some of the famous, whatever that's worth. Did I mention we have a house pig? I don't know. I know. I know. So I think as far as a reality show, some of the behind the scenes stuff here at home would be fun to watch, like when I laugh at my own tweets and I have to chase the goat that has gone across the street, and also on the road doing projects all around and family stuff and house pig shenanigans. I welcome you to check out all my social media platforms. I think they all ring pretty true to who I am and what my brand's about. I'm going to put some links down below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Life is what you make it. Let's get our hands dirty.
Heehee!